Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review. We are on one of our old Patreon's account, Lord DPS, still a Patreon, thank you, really appreciate it, and he requested a second review. This account review is going to be a little different because I'm going to be using SWOP, and I'll show it to you guys, to determine how he's doing regarding his runes, and maybe with that, we could discuss on what I think that you need to focus on more. A little different. Hope you guys like this more because I know a lot of people are a little sick of just me looking around your account, blah 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 blah, and only looking at speed as the main indicator of your current rune quality, your rune status, and what you need to improve on. I've gotten multiple accounts on tens of videos saying, why are you only looking at speed? He might have a lot of efficient runes. And yeah, that made sense, but I do think speed was a clear indicator on how long you farmed and how hard you farmed, because it's really hard to get fast runes. But some people are lucky. Some people are lucky and they just have fast runes, but they might not have efficient runes. So today we're going to be looking at that, focus on that aspect and see how well this account has improved. Let me go into Discord and see how long it's been since I've talked with this account owner. Actually, it wasn't too far ago. Well, that was for account improvements. For an account, it was around May actually of this year, so it hasn't been too long. May of this year, that's only 4 months ago. The last time I did his improvement, he was still an F3 player, and I think that he might need to work a little more to get into C1. It looks like he did get into like around the P area for arena, so that's great, P2, and his first record was a lot lower than that. So the review helped. Sadly, he's still in RTA. He wants to get more recommendations regarding RTA, arena, and such. So we'll do a little differently this time. We'll still look at his box, we'll still look at arena and siege and RTA, but when it goes to runes, we will use SWOP. Let's go into his collection in the LD5s. He has Dark Series. Dark Series is definitely a unit that I'll use for arena defense, siege defense. No truffle, so you'll probably want to use it with something else. You don't have Vitra though too. So I have to think about it a little, but Dark Series is very good. No Dark Nat 5, no Light Nat 5 either. I know he has Leo and stuff. No Pyong Chor, it looks like. So definitely lacking there. He has Leo, he has Tiana, that's good. For water, okay, he has the water cookie. I like to use the water cookie in defense. I think he's doing that right now. Also more Samath, that's great. Cool. No Camilla though. Okay, so he definitely has to go that route. And then for fire, yeah, definitely missing a lot of units here. A lot. Wow. We'll skip the runes. We'll go into SWOP using that. Let's first go into arena. Okay, this is something that I'll be running actually. Something very similar. Let's see how fast your Triton is though. Okay, 206. Not on will. I think this is a mistake. You're probably missing a will rune. Decently fast too. You're probably missing it. Put back the will. That's the right way to go. Then you want your Nora to move. Pretty slow on Despair Will. Maybe Violent is the way to go. You want it a little faster on the 250 range if you could get it. Samath, okay, not bad. Despair Will. Ooh, 0% accuracy is a little scary. You might want a little more since you want to get the reset and then finally Manon. You might want to kill the speed a little. I know what's popular is going with the 100 res Manon and just go with a crit rate build. A little more annoying in general because a lot of people like to cleave when you're rushing, obviously a lot quicker, and the 100 res kind of destroys that. It makes them take another turn or two, which is time consuming, which is the way you want to go. So I like the defense. I personally don't think there's a better one that I'll run. Maybe you could try running it with a more lead instead, because that also allows you to kind of contest some people that do outspeed you. But overall, I think the defense is good. For offenses, you're using the second turn team with a Brad and also a bomb team. Okay, single bomb I think is kind of weak these days. I will go double bomb if you could go for that. Can you go double bomb? For double bomb, you kind of need John. I think the bomb team with John is the way to go. If you can't do it, then don't, because I think the reset is just too crucial. It looks like you can't do it because you don't have it. Forget that, but you could definitely go a dot team. I see that you don't have Rika though. Going a tanky Bale might do the job as well. Because he lands buffs, the dots really well too. So it's worth the shot actually. Goes with the accuracy lead too. And knowing that you don't have any better daughter, do you have Hey Gang? You do. You don't have Amber, so you can still use Hey Gang. It's like another safety net. Go with accuracy lead. I would add another team like that. Let's see if you're doing this right. A little too fast. I'll make it slower and tankier. Okay. Double will, perfect. Alaya. Way too fast. The team is wrong. So sadly, if you want to use a team if you want to use the units just for the team, you have to make it slow. Because in case there are cases where even this will outspeed the opponent, you don't want it to go in front of whatever stripper they have. I mean, it's not as common, but it can happen. If you think that you want to use Alaya somewhere else, then you could change the Alaya with Amelia, which I see that you don't have, so just go with Alaya, but I will change the build. And then Vrad, too quick as well. Make it slower, make it tankier in defense-wise, so that it hits harder. Rewatch my video, you'll see that they're very, very slow. And that's the benefit of having Leo on your side. I don't like the other teams. This is good too. Again, it has to be slow. I don't like it being too fast. I know you're watching my videos. I think you asked about this. And then the bomb team. I really don't like the bomb team. The Tiana has to go first, obviously. Then your attack buff goes. And then your Libli goes. And then... oof. I'll go high attack. High attack. Just don't care about the crit rate. I don't like Tiana teams these days. I don't know how you will use a really good Tiana team. I think you need certain units for Tiana teams to work. I never use it. I barely use my Tiana now for arena offense. Really, I use my Christina team and also my Dot team. And then, obviously, my 2-go is the Leah team. You've played 19 games with a 57% win rate. That's pretty bad. You ended F2 last season. That's pretty bad. You do have a small box. It almost looks like the same box I've made him before. I'm hoping that your rune quality went up a lot more so that these builds could all be improved. But I do like the small box. I don't like the Sierra now. If I made it this way before, I think this type of build died. But I think now people don't go the crit rate build. They just go a full-on hard-hitting Sierra build on high attack. Okay. Decent builds though. Well, not knowing your full rune quality. But it looks like they are around the same range of what they should be. I think you could add units like Chow, yeah. Hey Gang is definitely a good addition. If it's scaled up. Nana's a good addition. If it's scaled up. It looks like a lot of stuff are not scaled up. Douglas for sure. Fire Ryu, not scaled up. So it looks like he's been kind of absent from the game. I know he hasn't been playing for a while. He told me, like at least recently. But it looks like you're lacking a lot of skill ups. That could definitely help you with RTA. But I mean, even without these, I think improving your rune quality itself will help you get a better record. Because seeing those builds, it definitely looks like an F3 type of build. Maybe highest C1 if you're lucky. Without those rune improvements, I don't think you're going any higher. Like Archangel's very, very good. Looks like you're missing like Chandra too, which is very good in today's meta. Definitely missing some meta units. Definitely missing the rune quality, at least from these builds, because it looks like it hasn't been touched to get into C1. But now let's get into SWOP and see if that's really the case, or if he's really been working on improving his account. So I think this shows SWOP pretty well. Hope you guys are still watching. We'll pick a file, which is Lord DPS's file, JSON file, and import it. We don't have to look at anything but his runes. So I'll collect this tab right here. We'll look at everything. I think we want to look at every set. So I'm not going to right now select anything. But let's just select 6 stars. I don't want to see anything other than 6 stars. Level 12 and up, I guess, at the very least. Like that. And then efficiency is really important because I want to see 110 plus on both of these. And with that, we get 3 runes. We get 3 runes, man. 3. Come on, Lord. Come on, Lord. This is not right. And if you look at these 110% efficient runes, the fastest is 22 speed. 1 violent rune. That's great. But it's 1 rune. Okay, let's look at 100% then. 100% to 109. Or 210, I guess. How many runes? Okay, 85 runes. So you have a lot of potential here. You have a lot of potential here. These are a lot of runes. So now we'll start kind of selecting the set. Let's select Violent. Let's select Despair. Let's select Will. Because these are all RTA or PvP specific runes, right? Intangible for sure. And finally Swift. Because those are the mains really, right? Okay, we could even put in Revenge. Because Revenge and Nemesis are also used a whole lot. So with that, that's 39 runes. 39 runes. And let's look at the quickest out of these. Oh, a lot of great runes. It's in the inventory as well. Look at this. HP %, speed 29. A Despair, slot 5, speed 28. And they're not even max grinded. And how do I know that? Can I make this bigger? Oh, I can. Cool. So here, how do we know that? Is because we could look at these numbers. His defense % has a 6 grind. That's a hero grind, or that's a blue grind max. It's not even a hero grind max. His defense is 21, and then although we can't see it, we know that the speed, let's just make this one smaller. Yeah, his speed is 29 with the 4 grind. So he could get a max grind. This could be a 30 rune. A 30 rune that's missing +1. So with all of these, he could get some more efficiency. Despair, same as well, +4. This HP is not even grinded. His attack %, 7, okay. It could be a legend, right? Because this could be a 29 rune. I don't know if it's like on Despair at the end, but if it's something that you don't need, you could grind that out, or you could grind the HP for something bigger. There's a lot of stuff that you could do. However, if you look at the entirety of this, you could see that the speed kind of drops off quickly, which is fine. It's what we see a whole lot. We have only, I guess, 6 runes that's over 24. And only one of that is Violent, which is a bummer. There's a couple of Revenges. There's a couple of Despairs, 2 Despairs. There's one Swift that's 28. But other than that... Oh, wait. Why are there more down here? Oh, sorry. I misspoke. So if you look at this, he only has what? Like 10 runes? That's over 24. Couple on Swift, 2 on Swift, 1 on Violent. So we could tell that he's lacking speed. He's also lacking on the sets too. Let's look at these one by one. So runes that are over 100% efficiency, there's only 11 runes. Only 11 runes. Each unit needs 4 runes. Let's not even account for the slots. They need 4 runes. He could only rune 2 units with over 100% efficiency runes. And if you look at these numbers here, you could tell that most of these are not max grinded. 2 speed missing here, 1 speed missing there, 1 speed missing there, not grinded at all. Not max grind, not max grind. There's a whole lot of things that you can see from SWOP what he's lacking. He's lacking in R5, which I'll definitely work on still. And perfect these runes, because these will add to efficiency. Let's look at Will. So that was 11 runes in Violent, guys. So no more argument there, right? This is what I mean that you have to do R5 or even farm more runes. 8 runes in Will. 8 runes. Despair. 5 runes. Swift. Now Swift is the hardest to get high efficiency because you're only looking for speed. 4 runes. And 2 runes that's over 25. So I think this kind of proves my point that yes, maybe you've improved a lot. I can't really tell because I didn't do this before. But it's very easy for you to see your before and after. So right now, out of all of your runes, you have 88 runes that are over 100% efficiency. 88! 100%. And you know that for G3 players, their top, I believe, 400 runes. I might be wrong, but I think their top 400 runes are over 100%. Even higher, actually. I think their top 400 is over 110%. Now, why do I say that? I say that because I could just give you mine. I could show you mine. Let me import my JSON. Now, it's pretty harsh to compare it, right? Because obviously I put more time into the game. Maybe I put even more money into the game. So it's not the best comparison. But I say that because if you look at mine, 100% efficiency and up. I have 1,056 runes that's over 100%. And I'm not saying I'm doing great. Most of the Guardian players, G3 Siege players or G2 Siege players, have a lot of runes that's over 100% efficiency. A lot. let's just look at Violent. He had what? 5? 8? I have 179 over 100. Swift, which is the hardest to get because you're only looking for speed. I have 49 runes. Not the greatest for sure. Will, I have 112. Despair, I have 100. So if I look at everything, and now if I go up to 110, I have 254 runes that are over 110 efficiency. This is the difference, guys. This is why I keep telling you guys you have to keep doing R5, you have to keep farming runes, because essentially this is everything that there is to it. If your runes are not efficient, if your runes are not good enough, you're always going to be miles behind people that are higher ranked than you. And sadly, those higher rank are usually there because they have better rune quality. Yes, some are due to the box. If you have similar rune quality and if one person has the better box, obviously there's a higher chance for the person with the better box to be higher than you. But aside from that, mostly 80% due to rune quality. Guys, I'm just saying it again. If you guys want to get better, you swap, see some of your great runes. Like even for me, I could look at 100% runes. I mean, I wish there were more criteria that you can make. I'm pretty sure there is a way. But you could select like filtered by not grinded or something. I totally forgot what it is, but there's certain ways to filter it so that you could figure out which runes are not grinded. But even myself, I could see which runes here are missing grinds and gems, at least hero, and sometimes legend, because I am obviously looking at speed. So if it's really fast, I'll see what I'm missing. I'll do that certain dungeon to try to find an improvement for that specific account. Guys, this is the easiest way to see which runes are the best in your account and where you need improvement on. And when we looked at Lords, we could easily see that he has 2 less of a rune. He has 2 less of a rune to stop farming, to stop doing R5. Now you could decide on when you want to do R5, when you want to do more farming, or more dungeon farming. I really don't think there's a particular moment that you have to do either or, but you have 92 runes here, and most of these runes, even most of these runes, are not max grinded. Then in my head, I'll be like, okay, I need to work on R5 to at least get these great runes. I mean, the best that I have, the best that you currently have, fully grinded. And then I'll continue on farming the other dungeons to get better runes for Violent, Despair, Will, Swift, so on and so forth.